My name is Esther and welcome to Yellow Endo Flower. One of the most uncomfortable aspects of my period is the bloating. I go from looking, almost flat-bellied to looking like I'm 4 months pregnant overnight. It's ridiculous actually, because one morning my daughter asked me, "Mama, is there a baby in your tummy?" And I wanted to tell her no. I wanted to break down endometriosis and bloating and the endo belly to her, but I was like, all she needs to know is that there is no baby. So I had to come up with a way to survive, my periods without looking pregnant every time. And one of the things that I figured works is just changing my wardrobe. There's no use of trying to squeeze into a t-shirt that could fit last week when my stomach is extremely tender and extremely bloated. So I have a couple of outfits that have more allowance around the belly area. So, like this. Maternity clothes actually work really well during endo bloating. Another thing that I realized is that if I don't evacuate my bowels completely, I have more pain and more gas as well. So I started using a stool. I just employ the idea of raising my legs up when I'm on the toilet, and that squatting position actually just helps to push everything out. It's actually helped a lot with constipation, because most times you're like, it's going to really hurt if the angle is not right, but this tool is fantastic. Another thing that I do is take a probiotic, so have more yogurt, because it helps the bacteria in the gut to actually be able to let the estrogen out and less pain. What I am learning, and I have to keep relearning, is to stay away from the triggers. If you have an intolerance, avoid the food that belongs to any of those families. I used to really like Chinese food, but I didn't realize that the soy sauce was causing me so much pain until I stopped, and I realized my life was so much better. I cooked with it every day, but when I stopped, I realized the bloating also reduced. For me, milk is a trigger, so as much as I want comfort food during my period, I can't have a milkshake. If I do, I just know I am signing myself up for a night or two of agony. Other thing is drink a lot of water. It helps to keep things moving, as well as eating a lot of fiber, so that food doesn't just stay stuck in your tummy. And then the last thing is to eat small portions of food instead of just binging on one meal. Just sitting down and eating a little now and then a little later actually just helps to keep things moving. And the bonus point is to just get adequate rest. It's amazing how sometimes our bodies react negatively because we push them to the edge. We push them to do more than they thrive in doing. So I just say rest. Get your 7-8 hours of rest. When you wake up in the morning, make sure you're calm and just allow good vibes as well. And yeah, that's the best way to keep the endo belly away. I'd love to hear what works for you, what doesn't work for you. I know for some people it's sugar that's a great irritant, that just leaves you completely inflamed. So please leave me a comment below, subscribe and share with other endo sisters who need to hear how to reduce this endo belly. Thank you so much for joining me this week. I do hope to see you next week. Have a great one. Bye bye.